Welcome to my podcast, Let Me Be Me, and here are my thoughts. Thank you for listening to my fourth episode. And this weekend was a little bit, we say normally in Germany, of good German. It was a pain in the ass to record this because I was thinking to talk about a frustration, but now I want to talk about procrastination. So, at the moment, since I'm not feeling that well, because a lot of things happening, that I split up with my boyfriend, that my work environment is bothering me, and the allergy of my dog is serious. Yesterday he had like Botox lips. It was incredible because I just gave him a bone like usual, and his lips swallowed so big. It was crazy, and I almost had a meltdown because so much things in a different way happening, where my frustration level is really on a high point. What is a little bit annoying, but I think that this is life. How life is going. It's not always flowers and happiness and everything can be well. So, and now what I did to clear my mind a little bit, I planted plants. I had a bunch of plants in one little jar thingy. I don't know how this specific word is in English, but it's need definitely to have a bigger room for the plant. So what I did now, it's in my procrastination way, I pick all the other stuff to not record this podcast. So probably a lot of people know by themselves if they need to do something important, what need to be done. So for me also, my podcast need to be done because I want to talk about stuff, I want to educate people, and I also want to talk about my mind and how I feel by myself, and how my mind is connecting to other people as well. So in this point, since I want to become an author, and since I'm an author already, because in 2021, in May, I published my first poetry book. It is in German, so if you want to learn German, I think it's a good start because each second side, each second page in my poetry book is blank. So you could write your own translation about my poem or your own thoughts about my poem in this book, if you're interested to learn German, of course. Um, and yeah, and I think now, after I did this with the plant thingy, um, I really could clear my mind. It was incredible. A little thing, what I usually not doing, because it's like, no, I don't have a green thumb, and like the plants I have here, I think they are just not dying because they are like cactus, a cactus. I hope it's the same word in English, in German. Sorry, in German than in English because I literally just say the German word but with a different accent. Um, so and yeah, and then I felt like, maybe I can talk about procrastination and what procrastination is meant to be, or what we're doing with that stuff. So normally, if we do that, it's like we have, yeah, like on the beginning, we have something important to be done. Like we need to go to the dentist, in an example, and we try to avoid, or we try to do so many different stuff to get rid of the pain before we go to the dentist to have a check on it. In I'm not doing this Normally, if I have something with my teeth, I go there. But I know a lot of people who are actually afraid of the dentist. So I think if we are in certain point afraid or to thinking, oh, we need to do that, and this pressure of we need, I think in certain point we need to go rid of it. But it's not easy, like I said, because the level how we procrastinate and we know how I want to go in a certain way. It's like with my writing, I procrastinate so much with my writing. I always coming back to my story, but I need to get a habit with my story. I not just can be, hey, I want to write here, I want to write there, because sometimes just a thing what you need to do or what you wanted to do, it's filling you with joy, but in the same time you're thinking, do I really need to do that? Is it not just possible that I just can watch TV today and doing nothing at all, just watching my favorite anime or watching a stupid series where we are just get numb a little bit. I think because we have so many things around us and surrounding us that we normally thinking about to getting numb in a certain way, because we need to go to work, we want to meet friends, and then we have certain hobbies what we going through and all that stuff. But in one point, of course, if you have children as well, it's like you have a bunch of things to do. And in one point, you lost or you leave yourself just to being, oh, I just want to be today me and not thinking about anything to do. I just want to be in my bed, under my blanket. And that's also like in my, yeah, I feeling in my opinion at the moment I feeling really numb. I need to have a really high motivation going on for myself to doing stuff or to get focused. I lost my focus at the moment, and now I'm thinking about it. And what I did with the plant thingy was like, wow, actually I can do stuff, but I need to use my procrastination to feeling happy again. So if I procrastinate, I can think about certain things, what I want to do, and then I can make like a click in my head to say, hey, not thinking about it, just do it. And like you see or like you hear on my voice, I'm literally really happy because I found a topic for today was what was really struggling me yesterday, um, because in my German podcast I was talking about frustration, and it was really nice because it's I could put everything out of my mind, of my thoughts. And then I went with my ex-boyfriend to watching Ant-Man 3. It was a really nice movie, and I was really happy to join him because in the first point I was saying, no, I don't want to go. And then I was thinking, ah, fuck that. I want to go. And it was a good decision because I felt really relieved and really good after that. And what I did after the cinema was like, okay, I'm feeling good and I want to make my English podcast now. But in a way, how I ended the podcast, in my opinion, was like I didn't felt that well, and I didn't felt kind of comfortable to release this episode to you guys. So I'm now way more happier to share this episode today with you because it's I'm feeling more comfortable what I'm saying, how the flow is going, and that I have way more energy in my voice to probably assist you, to motivate you, because this is the whole point of my podcast. In the German one and in the English one, I want to talk about you with my thoughts and how I'm feeling in that moment and how I get rid of certain emotions, about certain things in my life to handle and to show, hey, we can do it together, and we have the strength also by yourself to doing stuff. Even we procrastinate and thinking, oh, I don't do anything at the moment. But sometimes, if you choose to watch a nice documentary or something like that, and then after that, writing a whole story would be also really productive, because you got some information from other source where we was thinking, oh no, it's not that nice. Even your series, your famous series you want to watch or something like that, it's always a relief to start to being calm with yourself. Um, and yeah, now what I want to do, and what my mom advised me yesterday, was also to write down the things what I want to do, and also the things what make me happy. So to be honest, I never felt so relieved to plant plants in a different jar and put them in my room. And it's really funny, because on the beginning, I don't have a green thumb, and I never did this before, to being motivated to do that. So I picked my frustration or my procrastination in this point. I picked my procrastination and did something good for me. So if we start, or if we can handle to use the procrastination in a way where you're feeling relief and happy afterwards, it's a good start to go back on track. And I think now, where I'm sharing this with you, I'm really happy to unlock certain thoughts in my brain, to being really productive, and also to feeling good afterwards. Because after, now with the podcast and all that, I need to write my text. I need to not need. I want to write my text, and I want to share my thoughts with you. And this also fulfill me with joy, that I have an ongoing podcast for me to share everything in my life, what happening, and being an open book for you. Because what I really love and what I want to give to humanity and our society is a surrounding where we all come together and try to assist each other. So in this point, if you have any doubts, or you're feeling lonely in one point, you always can write me an email. It's let me be me, but for each word is an underline, then podcast at gmail.com. But also the email address will be in my bio on Spotify if you want to search for it. And yeah, thank you on this point for listening. I'm really, really happy that I managed to do my episode today. And I wish you a wonderful day. If the sun is out, go out. If it's raining, make you a hot coffee or a nice warm chocolate. And yeah, I hear from you. Thank you very much for listening.